PU2 aspirants, your first pre-boards are over, and by now every student know where they stand. Some of you are very disappointed with your performance, some of you have done average and are now confused about your preparation, some of you have done really well, but there are still a scope of improvement. So my dear children, please remember that pre-boards will not decide your final results. This is just a reality check. And right now you have still 45 days before your final exam, and 45 days, trust me, are more than enough if you follow the right strategy. So that is why we have this today's video where I will share a detailed 45-day strategy that will work for all kinds of students. Whether you have performed bad, average or good, it will work for everyone. So if you really seriously want to improve your PU2 results, please watch this video till the end, because this video can actually change your final results. So let's get started and see what we have in today's video. So first, I will tell you that how you should analyze your status. How will you analyze which subject is your strong, which subject is weak, how you have done in your pre-board. So what is the category to analyze this one, that we will discuss. Okay, just a minute. Yeah. Next, I'll tell you 45-day strategy for all the three category of students. Next, I'll tell you the best resources that you need to follow. See, you have just 45 days. It is enough if you follow right resources. So very important. Next, I'll also give you a daily study routine that you can plan. And then I'll tell you at the end how to do answer writing practice. This is super important because at the end of the exam, you have to go and write in the exam, right? So that is why answer writing plays the most important role here. Let's get started with the first topic, that is how to analyze your pre-boards. So just check your pre-board marks, okay, and calculate your total percentage. If you're getting more than 90%, okay, then you are in the case one where you are doing very good, but yes, there is a still a huge scope of improvement is still there. Now coming to those students who are like in between 50 to 90%, okay, so I'll tell you that you are in the average position now, and you can definitely cross more than 90% in the final exams with this strategy. Now coming to the last strategy, that if you're getting below 50%, then I'll tell your case is considered as poor. You need to work really hard, and this is possible in this 45 days. Please trust me. Now why I have given you that below 50% is a poor category, because if you see the exam condition, right, how the papers have been set, if you see the level of the questions, scoring more than 50% is damn easy. Okay, the only thing that you need is smart planning, right strategy, and your hard work and your dedication. So once you have analyzed, then what you have to do is to do subject wise analysis. Like for example, if you are getting more than 60 plus, then keep that subject as a strong one. Okay, for example, in chemistry also you got more than 60 plus, then that is strong. If you are getting somewhere between like for example, maths mark is 80, right? So if you are getting 65 plus, then you can keep it in the strong plus. And if you are getting somewhere between 40 to 70 like that, then you have to keep it in average. Okay, average. Similarly, here in bio, if you are getting between 35 to 60 somewhere, not more than 60 plus, then you can keep it in average. Okay, if any subject you are getting less than 30, okay, or less than 35, okay, that should be considered as a weak subject. So for example, in language and English you got less marks, so you can categorize it as weak. So based on your marks, whatever you have got in the first pre-boards, just analyze that and put the status in front of the subject. Okay, once I'll repeat, 60 plus or 70 plus, the 70 plus out of 80, 60 plus out of 70 will be considered as a strong subject. If you have somewhere between 40 to 70, it is an average one. And if you're scoring less than 40, less than 35 plus 35 30, then definitely that you have to consider as a weak subject, right? So this is how you will analyze. Now what is the use of this? This will give you a clear idea that where you need to invest your time more, where you have to invest your time less. Moving forward, we will see a 45-day strategy for all the three category of students. First, let me talk about those students who are getting overall 90%, right? So you are in a very good condition now. You just need to focus on certain things. So day 1 to day 30, that is from 12th January to 10th of February, what you have to do? You have to solve the question bank. You have to strengthen your weak areas, okay? Analyze your pre-board papers, where exactly you have done the mistakes, analyze those and try to improve on those areas, and solve maximum questions from question bank. And if you have time, okay, if you still can dedicate at least 1 hour of time for KCT, please try to solve KCT PYQs for 1 hour. Okay, this is not mandatory, but if you have time, do not waste it. Use it for KCT, because you will have very less time after your final exam, so that you can manage here. So just PU 2 chapters PYQs you complete now. Now day 31 to day 45, that is from 11th of Feb to 25th of Feb, write model question papers, analyze them and revise them. Okay, all the three model question papers of this year, and you can also have more time, you can write of the last years. Okay, it is available in the PU2 board website. You can write on 6 model papers, and that will super like increase your confidence, and you will be more prepared for the exam. Now moving to the next category, case 2, if you are getting somewhere between 50 to 90% in your first pre-boards. So first I'll tell from 12th Jan to 5th Feb, that is first 25 days, complete the first priority chapters thoroughly. Okay, please remember this word thoroughly. For what is first priority chapter, I'll tell you in a while, and do one model question paper in this 25 days. Okay, thoroughly means what? First of all, your concept should be done. Okay, after that you should solve PYQs, and then you should have solved the model question bank. Okay, if you do these three things, and plus you should also make your own notes, then that chapter is done thoroughly. First priority chapter, I'll tell you what is it. Let's move to the next phase. Then after that, from 6, I can say from 6th of Feb to 15th of Feb, next 10 days, complete the second priority chapters or remaining chapters. Okay, and do PYQs of those chapters, focus on their MCQs, and solve one more model question paper at this point of time. Next 16th of Feb to 25th of Feb, last 10 days, there you have to do complete revision. Your entire syllabus is completed now. Do revision, do one more model question paper, and strengthen your weak areas. Now what is this first priority chapter? See, you don't have to do the entire syllabus to get 60 plus out of 17 chemistry, physics, and 70 plus out of 80. Similarly for bio also, you have to select certain chapters that can give you maximum marks. You have to do smart planning. So I've already done this thing for you for the subject chemistry and physics. Okay, so you can see this, like how with just 8 chapters in physics you can get 60 plus marks, and same for chemistry, with just 6 chapters you can get 60 plus marks. So these are your first priority chapters. So make sure that you do these first priority chapters thoroughly. Again, what is the meaning of thoroughly? Concept should be clear, PYQ should be done, question bank should be done, and notes should be prepared, right? And once this is done, in the second phase, that is from which date? That is from 6th of Feb to 15th of Feb, you should plan for the other remaining chapters. Okay, now let's move to the third category of students, that is case 3, who have got below 50% in their first pre-boards. Okay, now please make sure that you have to work really hard, and you need to complete from 12th of Jan to 11th of Feb, almost in 30 days. First complete all the first priority chapters, again thoroughly. Okay, here also I want to mention the word thoroughly. What should be done? Concept should be cleared. Okay, concepts you can read from NCERT, or you can have one shot videos, anything. Notes should be prepared, PYQs should be solved, and then after that you should have also done the question bank. Okay, now remember, for these first priority chapters only I'm telling, not for every chapter. Okay, so definitely this can be done in 30 days. Now last 15 days, what you have to do? You have to write the model question papers. At least 2 model question papers per subject should be done, thorough revision, and then practice MCQs of these chapters. Okay, so if you do this, like, see, quantity is not important, quality is important. If you do certain selected chapters thoroughly, easily you can get a good percentage, 80, 70, 80% above you can easily get. Okay, so you can see here, as I've seen already shown you, the list of chapter for physics and chemistry is also already there, and I'll be making for maths also soon. Okay, now let's move to syllabus analysis. So here you can see that for case 1 students, how you should analyze your syllabus. You should make 2 list of strong chapter and weak chapter. Okay, so whichever chapters you are done completely very strong, just revise them, and those chapters are weak, you have to do more question practice from them. For case 2 students, you have to first list down the priority chapters, first priority chapters. In that you have to divide completed and pending chapters. Pending chapters should be done first, then this completed chapter should be revised, and then you should go for the second priority chapters. Now moving to the case 3 students, you should only focus on first priority chapters and divide them as completed and pending. Okay, so whichever pending chapters are there, do them first and keep revising the completed chapters. Okay, now let me tell you about the best resources that you need to follow at this point of time. Limited but best. The first one is definitely NCERT or one-shot videos for concepts. Okay, and when you do NCERT, just solve all the examples and in-text questions. This is very important. Exercise questions is not important, but examples and in-text you should solve. Next, make 1-page summary note for all the chapters. Then PYQs and question bank you should solve. PYQs at least of last 5 years, Okay, and question bank, if not full also, the main important questions you should solve. And model question paper, at least you should write all the 3 model question papers in exam condition. Okay, this is important. Now moving to the okay, I want to tell you that in this channel you will get the chemistry one shot videos, and most important question videos are also available, so you can watch that if you want. Moving to the next thing, the daily study routine. So all of you should be at least studying 6 to 7 hours at this point of time. Very, very important. Few days are left. If you put your efforts, then definitely that will give you maximum output, maximum results. So please work hard for the next 45 days. So here for case 1 students, for everyone I'm saying 7 hours of study is mandatory. So 3 hours you should work on your weak chapters. 1 hour you should revise the strong chapter. Next 1 hour you can do KCT PYQs. Next 1 hour you can solve the question bank. Okay, and last 1 hour do answer writing and revision. Next, moving to the case 2 students. So 4 hours you should give to complete the pending first priority chapter. Remember, I have divided first and second priority for you. So first priority pending chapters should be completed in 4 hours. You can do 1 to 2 chapters per day, okay, if possible. Next is 1 hour you should revise the completed first priority chapter. Okay, whichever first priority chapters you have already completed, just revise them. When I say revise, solve question bank and PYQs. First PYQs, then question bank. Next 1 hour you can solve question bank of the end of any chapter of this chapter you can solve, or you can mix and solve. So just do some questions. Next last 1 hour you should do answer writing and revision. Now moving to case 3 students, here also sorry, this is case 3 actually. Yes, for you also you have to study for 7 hours definitely. 5 hours you need to do completing of first priority chapters. At least 2 chapters per day you should complete. Okay, now when I'm saying 5 hours, it doesn't has to be in a continuously. Okay, you can do 2 hours, then you can do question practice, then again you can study for 2 hours. You can mix and match, but your target should be to complete at least 2 chapters from the first priority chapters list. Next 1 hour you can do PYQs and question bank. First PYQs, if time permits, do question bank, and then last 1 hour you have to do answer writing and revision. Right? So students, after that we have to focus on answer writing. So I told you every day you have to do answer writing, right? So how you should be doing answer writing? Practice answer writing daily. Which questions you should practice? PYQs, pre-board papers, model question papers, anything you can do. And remember, you have to write it like you are writing in the exam. What steps you should follow for derivations, for numericals, exactly write down how you should write in the exam. And if possible, also set a timer and write down. Okay, now when you do model question papers, okay, for every category I have told you when to solve model question papers. So make sure that you are doing it in exam condition, means you have to sit for 3 hours without getting up, without any cheating, write down the papers, take the printout of the question papers, keep it and write down. Next, analyze question by question. Okay, once the paper is over, analyze each and every question, where you did wrong, where you did correct, what was the mistake, reason of that mistake, note down everything, analyze it properly, and then you have to revise your weak areas. Okay, so students, I think a very, very clear strategy for 45 days for all category of students I have explained. Just let me know in the comment section you fall in which category, and I hope this strategy is clear to you. If you still have any doubts, please don't hesitate, put down in the comment section. I will reply and clear all your doubts. Okay, so remember, the last 45 days can be a game changing period. Do not waste your time at any cost. Use it to the maximum and get the maximum output here. Okay, all the best my children, and hope you like this video. Thank you so much.